I'm Francesca. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have a really epic vegan kale Caesar salad for you guys. I'm so excited to show you how to make. It is easy to make, it's delicious. There's a few moving parts and pieces, but you just kind of throw everything in the oven, and the dressing is so easy to make. You don't need a blender, no nuts, no soy, no gluten, no dairy. It's very, very easy to make, only a few ingredients. So yeah, I think you guys will really enjoy it. As always, full recipe is down below, and there's a link to my blog with the full written recipe out as well. So with all that being said, let's hop into it.
Let's start this salad party off with these crispy chickpeas. So we're going to take about half a tablespoon of olive oil and drizzle that right on top of the chickpeas. And then I have some spices. We have garlic powder, turmeric, nutritional yeast, and chili powder. And we're going to put those right on top and give these guys a toss around. Make sure everybody is nice and coated in these seasonings and the oil. And then we're going to sprinkle a little bit of sea salt, not very much, just a little bit, just to add that little bit of saltiness. And we are just going to toss everybody around, make sure they're all coated nice and evenly. We're going to dump these out onto a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. And to ensure that these get really crispy, you want to make sure there's a lot of room between them and that they're really spread out and that they have their room to do what they got to do in the oven. Pop that in the oven at 425 for about 35 to 40 minutes until crispy. Let's move on to our cauliflower. So typical, I've done this before. I just take a little bit of chickpea flour and water, mix that together, and I kind of use it as an egg replacer in breading situations. We're just gonna do a light breading on these cauliflower today. So I just kind of lightly coated it in the chickpea flour, and then we're just gonna toss it in some breadcrumbs that I seasoned with a little bit of garlic powder and onion powder and chili powder. And again, just a quick little toss. We just want a light coating. I'm not dredging them individually. I'm gonna place those on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, and we're gonna pop them in the oven as well. And we're gonna cook them for about 25 minutes, also at 425. Let's make our dressing. So this dressing is awesome because it is nut-free and soy-free, gluten-free. Don't need to use a blender. So we're gonna use tahini for this. And I love tahini for Caesar salad dressing. It just works out really well. And then I have some seasonings in here. I have nutritional yeast, garlic powder, and black pepper and salt. And then I'm also gonna add in some apple cider vinegar. You can also use lemon if you like, just something to bring that acidity in. And then I'm gonna add in 1/8 of a cup of water to start because I wanna make sure this is nice and thick and creamy. I don't wanna add in too much water. Now you're gonna get a little bit of exercise and shake that baby up. I just find this so much easier to do than having to put everything into a blender. And we're just going to check it out right now. So it's creamy and thick. It's almost a little bit too thick. I definitely want to add a little more water. I gave it a taste test and I just wanted a little more tanginess. So I'm going to add in a touch more of the apple cider vinegar and a touch more water. And we're just going to give this all a nice big shake again. And just shake that up until it is all smooth and creamy. And that's much better. That's my preferred consistency. You can add as much or as little water to make it as thin or as thick as you like. Once our cauliflower are done, they're gonna look like this. They're nice and crispy. And I love buffalo sauce, so I'm coating them in buffalo sauce. If you like barbecue sauce, you can use that instead. You can use sweet chili sauce. There's so many options, but I love my buffalo sauce, so that's what we're using. I'm using one from Frank's Red Hot. And then I'm just gonna pop these back into the oven that is off but warm until we're ready to use them, and this will keep them nice and crispy. So let's talk about our kale. Kale is a high maintenance little green. So I'm going to take all these stems out first, and then we have to massage this kale, okay? The kale's stressed, it needs some love, we gotta massage it. So I just put a little bit of apple cider vinegar on top, and I'm gonna massage it with my hands until it wilts down and breaks down. And then I'm extra, I love 2 kinds of lettuce, so I'm adding romaine lettuce to the salad as well because the kale gives a lot of nice nutrition. Romaine lettuce gives that crunch and that bulk. Together they're a match made in heaven. Tip for your salads, always dress the lettuce. This will give tons of flavor and gets just, all of it going. So I added that into a nice big bowl. We're gonna top it with the crispy chickpeas, that beautiful buffalo cauliflower. How good does this salad look already? Then I added some little microgreens and we're gonna add the rest of that dressing right on top, and that is it. Easy peasy done. Delicious, yummy. I divided this up into 2 servings because it was quite a lot, and I think this is a perfect lunch. It's great and it's so good. If you want to make this for meal prep, just keep everything kind of separate and then keep the dressing separate as well, so that way nothing gets soggy. And it is just so good. There's so much texture and flavor and crunch, and you guys are really going to enjoy it if you try it out.
Alright guys, and that was our epic vegan kale Caesar salad. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you try it out. It's really good, easy to customize. customize, easy to add things to and incorporate, and you know, you can build on this. You could add in croutons if you want, you could add tofu, you could add tempeh, you can add whatever you like. It's really, really delicious and just good food. Like I said earlier, full recipe is down below and there's a link to the description box to my blog. If you check this out, let me know how it goes. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Tag me on Instagram, use hashtag plantifully so I can see your beautiful recreations. If you like my videos, you already know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps the channel out, helps us to grow and spread more vegan recipes. I'm gonna be changing my uploading schedule just a little bit. Probably gonna go down to 1 video a week right now. I really wanna focus on making better, higher quality videos for you guys. So yeah, keep that in mind. And so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next one. Bye.